Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Light Talks Football and welcome to your final Champions League for this season. Paris Saint-Germain versus Inter Milan. Oh, sorry about that. 1 minute. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, the quality. Sorry guys. I'm just gonna quickly change it to my VP to my hotspot. 1 minute. I'll sort that out. But yeah, man. Inter PSG versus Inter Milan. So far, we have seen Spurs win the Europa League, Chelsea win the Conference League, and now only one team is going to be lifting that famous trophy. Would it go to Paris or would it go to Milan? We shall wait and see. Paris Saint-Germain are the underdogs for this because Inter Milan have been the best defense ever. They always got a goal down every time. 70 minutes. They only been behind only for 70 minutes. After that, they just score straight away. So that's why Inter Milan are the favourites. But for PSG, I would love them to win it because they've never ever won the Champions League ever in their history. They was in the 2020 final against Bayern Munich, but they've lost. Now they're facing Inter Milan. So can PSG do it? We shall wait and see. And if PSG do win it, then Dembele might win the Ballon d'Or, and Mo Salah won't. So there you go. But listen, I think in listen, I think Inter will win it, but I love PSG to win it because they're the underdogs. And listen, both logos may not feature the birds, but we have seen the underdogs win it. Go ahead, Eagles, Bologna, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Tottenham. All of these underdogs have won it. So can PSG is since they're the underdogs, let's see if they could win it. Let's just see. Let's just see. But guys, but listen, okay, sorry about that. But listen, the Year of the Birds have done it again. As you can see, I've got a big smile on my face because my other country, Nigeria, have won the the Unity Cup 2025. Sorry about that, guys. But yes, sorry about that. But yes, Nigeria, my other countrymen, have won a trophy this season. My home country, sorry, have won a trophy. Yes. Oh, yes. Nigeria's won the Unity Cup. Now, it may be a friendly match, but I don't care. It's a competition, and if you're in it, you've got to win it. And that is what. Um, yeah, where was I? So yeah, we've won, and I know it's maybe a friendly, but if you're in it, you've got to win it. And Nigeria's won it. And I said in my prayer that the player who takes the last penalty will not miss in Jesus' name. And by the grace of God, he has answered my prayer. When that goal went in, I was celebrating. It may not be like the biggest trophy, it may not be like the greatest trophy, but it is still a competition, and my country has done it. It was 2-2 after 90 minutes, 5-4 penalties. We've won. We've won. And I'm so, so happy. So, God bless Nigeria indeed. There we go. Big up to you, Rennie B. You're going 3-1 to Inter. I'm going to go 2-1 actually to Inter Milan because it's going to be a tight game. It's either 2-1 to Inter or 3-2 Inter because we all know Inter Milan's style of play. Deep low block, kill with a counter attack and just score. For PSG, just I feel like they will dominate because usually they play a 4-3-3. But Inter is just when it comes to their counter attack, they are dangerous. Inter Milan, really dangerous, you know. And I hope that Inter Barcelona game will be the same for the PSG Inter game because that semi-final for both legs is the best one I've ever seen. So I'm hoping that this will be the same thing in the Champions League final. So really looking forward to that one. Really, really am. But yeah, man, the underdogs. Is PSG. The favorites are Inter Milan. So we'll see what happens. Big up to yourself, Michael. How are you? And yeah, there's the final football game of the 2025-26 season. Because after this, we've got a bit of international break and then the Club World Cup. You know, the likes of Real Madrid, you know, Chelsea, Man City, all of these teams, into Miami as well. That's will be coming up in about 2 weeks' time, I would say. Yeah, about 2 weeks' time. So there you go. So yeah, looking forward to it. And of course, as you know, they're doing the what do you call it? The opening ceremony for the Champions League final. And yeah, man. And the place is at Bayern Munich stadium, Allianz Arena, 75,000 they've got. And yeah, the last time that Allianz Arena hosted the final was 13 years ago. And guess who have won it? My club. It was 1-1 on the night, 4-3 on penalties. Dropper scored the late winner, and we won the Champions League in our first, you know. I've also noticed that a team who has never won the Champions League, when it comes to the Allianz Arena, they've won it. So, can PSG do the same thing, just like Chelsea did in 2012? We shall wait and see. But yeah, man, Allianz Arena is the home of Bayern Munich, and as always, is a really good and beautiful stadium. I just hope that Chelsea Football Club can create a stadium like this, have about maybe 75 or maybe 80,000 fans, and hopefully one day um, that Chelsea Football Club can host major stadiums, whether it's the Champions League or the Europa League or maybe part of the UEFA Euro Championship. Hopefully, in a year's time, that it could happen. So there you go. So that's what I'm hoping for. But there you go. Also, while I'm watching that game, I will also watch the Britain's Got Talent as well because it's the final. So there were 11 acts. Only one of them will become 2025 BGT champion. So I'm also going to be watching that because Britain's Got Talent is one of my favorite shows. You know, I don't watch it every year. I did watch it 2 years ago. I didn't watch it this year. Well, the semi-final, but the auditions I didn't see, and it's only the semi-final and the final that I'm watching. But I did promise myself that next year I'll start to watch all the auditions, the semi-finals, and from start to finish. So there you go. So yeah, so I'm also watching that TV show. It's one of my favorite. It really is one of my favorites. So there you go. I'm not sure he's going to win it, but whoever does, then congratulations. So I'm watching the football and I'm watching Britain's Got Talent as well. And I'm also going to be putting on my headphones as well so that I can be listening to all the editions and to see who is the champion. And I'll also tell you guys it as well at the end of the game. So there we go. So yeah, Bates. So I've gone for 2-1 Inter. Um, who went? Oh yeah, Wenny B is going for 3-1 Inter. So, but hopefully, I would say that it's a really good game. So listen, Inter will win it. but I love PSG to win it. That's what I'm going to tell you guys for that. All right. Oh God, I'm transfers seem to be going on a lot. I know. Chelsea have signed Liam Delap. Um, Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz. Um, yeah, and I think that's it. That's all I can remember so far. I don't think Man City have signed anybody yet. Arsenal as well, Tottenham. Yeah, it's only Chelsea and Liverpool, to be honest, that have made some signings. So, and I know it's early, but tomorrow is the start of the transfer window because today is the final day in the month of May, and major local summer starts tomorrow. And this year's gone quick, 6 months in already in 2020. Well, actually, it's 5 months, but tomorrow is 6 months already. Boy, that is gone quick. That is gone quick. But yeah, from June the 1st up until June the 10th is when the summer transfer window will begin for only for Man City and Chelsea. The rest of the clubs that are not in the Club World Cup will have some signing as well. So there you go. So yeah, but the transfers are coming in early, man. Early. Oh yeah, Matthias Cunha as well for United. I forgot to tell you guys that. But yeah, Cunha has signed for Man United as well. So yeah, will you do any transfer shows or videos? Yes, I will do. I will do because I did it last year. I did it in January as well, and I'm gonna do the same thing today. I mean, for this summer. So yeah. I swear Arsenal are getting Victor. Hurry up, Chelsea fan, get Victor. You must be talking about Victor Yorkeres or something. So yeah, boy. Big up Cecil. But yeah, it wasn't Jamaica's day today, unfortunately. But for my country, we've won it. So there you go. Well done, Super Eagles, man. The Eagles have done it again. So yeah, man. Oh, and let's get back to the football. Yeah, for Sporty CP. Yep, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. They said it's Sesko. Yeah, that's true because Arsenal it looks like they're gonna sign Sesko rather than Victor Yokeres. And some Arsenal fans, I mean a few liked it, but there's a lot that don't like that. So we'll see, man. We'll see how Arsenal is KSI in the judge of BGT. Yes, he is. Well, not tonight, though. I think maybe he could. I'm not quite sure, but he was in the semi-final judge. So yeah, I don't know about if but in the final, I don't think he is that much. Arteta is gonna be judged by his transfer, and Liverpool are gonna sign right back to replace. Yep, Liverpool are just doing this quick because they want to become they want to win the league again, and they're the favorites to do that because I predicted them to finish first. But it depends what Man City and also do in the summer transfer window, so we're gonna have to wait and see. And there it is, guys, the famous trophy. One of these teams is going to lift it. So the finalists of the 2025 Champions League final is Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. France versus Italy. Who will lift the trophy? We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, really looking forward to this game. So yeah, man. All right, let me go ahead and get my headphones out, and we'll take it from there. Wait, what was my mic unplugged? Unbelievable. Um, Words looks like an amazing Sonny. He really is. He really is. Liverpool are 19. Only one. Actually, Liverpool have equaled it. They've equaled the English trophy of Man United. So there you go. Leicester City need to get promoted from the Championship title, but let's see. Let's see how your new manager does. So yeah. So it is what it is. All right. 4-3-3. So there's the lineup. So Donnarumma, Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Fabio and Vitera, João Neves, Uzi Dembele, Cavaskillia, and Doucouré, and Doué, sorry, starts for PSG. And there's Luis Enrique versus Simeone Inzaghi. All right. Boy, I'm so nervous as a neutral. So yeah, there's the captain, Lissandro Martinez, and he's up against Marquinhos, who's the captain. And there's the referee tonight, and the VAR is from the Netherlands. All right, so here comes Inter's lineup. It's a 5-3-2. So Sumo in goal, Bastoni, Arisabri, and Benjamin Pavard. DeMarco, Henry Mkhitaryan, Castinoglu, Borella, and Dejan Dumfries, who's been superb. And then the front two of Lissandro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. So 3-5-2. All right. All right. This is it, man. Fingers up in the air, prayers going on. Oh, Lissandro Martinez just a bit of a shirt pull. But there you go. All right. It's 8 o'clock. This is it. Oh, here we go. The game has now started. PSG versus Inter. All right. So, so yeah, I think PSG are going to dominate, but I feel like Inter will just hit them on a counter attack and then, yeah, just be like that. I'm hoping for a really good game. It could be 2-1, it could be 3-2, but whatever it is, this is a big, big final here tonight. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Mm. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, um, don't worry, guys. I will be. Oh, I decide to do that. All right. All right, that was good, you know. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Okay. To be honest, I don't want to have Russell Martin, but I don't but I want to have Danny Wall. Oh yeah, that manager. Come on in to win it. Yeah, I think Inter going to win it, but I would love PSG to win it because they've never won a Champions League ever in their history. So there you go. But yeah, Lissandro Martinez, I mean, Jason John Feets, Marcus Thuram, these are really big players. So yeah, boy. All right, here comes the Cerberry. Man, and Matisse is wearing some sort of b- kit up. Not sure what that one is. Maybe it looks like Colombia. Brilliant. Martinez is Messi friends. Oh yeah, that's true because both of them are from Argentina. So there you go, and that's true. Of course, Messi will be proud of Martinez if he wins that trophy. So yeah, yeah. These two are from Argentina. That's why they known each other. Big up Poacher Pants. Thank you so much for joining me and yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi seemed to just cut, but I'm back anyway. Messi and his wife went to home and watched the game UCL final. That's good, you know. If Messi supporting his good friend Lissandro Martinez, then that's good. That's good. Here comes the header and puts it wide. But yeah, man. Um, that's true, you know. Here comes Cavaskillia. That's why Messi gets goats. That's why Messi gets the support his friends. Yep, that's what friends do, support one another. All right. Nervous game, but there all can be one winner. And here comes PSG, blocked by Selby, who I remember scored a late goal, late equalizer to take it to extra time. And yeah, there you go. All right. Vitinha. Here comes the shot and straight at Suma from the captain, Marquinhos. I did say that I mean, PSG would dominate, but Inter would just speed scale on the counter attack. And here comes Inter, by the way. Don't think they have any shots in this game. All right. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing if you're new to the channel because this is the final game of football in this season in all of Europe. So yeah, 10 minutes in, goalless. Messi hates so much Dembele. Yeah, because Dembele plays for France. That's the reason why. And I remember that France beat Argentina in the World Cup 2018. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, man. Let's see if Martinez can make his good friend Messi proud. Here comes Dembele. It was on target, but straight at Suma. Oh, here comes PSG and they scored. And it's the Hakimi, the defender, 11 minutes in. That puts PSG, the underdogs, 1-0 up in the cup final. Sorry, Champions League final at the Allianz Arena. Oh my God. And I did say that PSG are going to dominate possession, but it all depends on how Inter defense can handle it, and they couldn't handle Hakimi. That's the easiest goal that PSG have scored, and the underdogs are 1-0 up. Paris Saint-Germain 1, Inter Milan nil. Hakimi. Look at this. This is one of the easiest goals that Hakimi has ever scored. That's one of the easiest goals that PSG have scored. Look at this. Hakimi had all the time and space to score. Where was the into the fence? I would not know. I would not know. But Hakimi puts Inter in deep trouble because Inter have already got one chance of winning the trophy because they didn't win the Coppa Italia and the other Italy competition. They didn't win the league, so they have the Champions League to fight for. So, yeah, man, not looking good. Not looking good. But Hakimi, man, the number 2, has his 4th goal in this competition, which is not that bad, you know. Have you seen Messi and now the YouTube channel play PSG first? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Definitely. So yeah. All right. But yeah, PSG looks really good. But Inter just need to wake up, man. So yeah. Yeah, selfie. Yeah, doorway, man, with the great pass. So yeah. All right. All right, they're taking a break. Sorry, guys. Always keep telling him to shut the door, but he doesn't. Anyway, let's get back to this game. Oh yeah. Don't think Inter Milan had any shots in this game. I still think Inter will win this game 2-1, but it depends. It all depends on how you wake up. Because, like I did tell you, 63% possession for PSG, 37 for Inter. But let's not forget that Inter are still dangerous on the counter attack. They're still dangerous on the counter attack. So let's see if PSG can stop them. All right, 50 minutes in, 1-0 to the French. My God. Hope you buy Sancho. Well, listen, it depends if the clubs keep him or not. Obviously, I would keep him because he didn't have the great or best season, but he had an okay season for me, you know. And he turned up in the Conference League final, unlike Anthony. So there you go. But listen, it all depends if the club wants to buy him for like 25 million or something to make it permanent. But if we don't, then it looks. But I did hear that Chelsea are interested in Rodrigo, but it all depends on Real Madrid and if they want to sell him. If they don't want to sell him, then maybe the next likely player might be Nico Williams from Athletic Club or Athletic Bilbao. That's another player, but Chelsea are still getting a left winger, so it all depends because I feel like they'll keep Sancho, but they'll probably sell Mudryk. That's what I think because Mudryk is still suspended from his from what he did, with the drugs, he's um even though he tested negative and he's all clear, he's still suspended. So it all depends on the Mudryk situation. So, but we're still gonna get to left winger no matter what. So, but let's see, man. And the shot, it's wide from um from a Serbi. Feels like he wants to be there. I mean, he is enjoying going into Chelsea. He really is. He really is. And I would love him to stay because, yep, absolutely. Big up to KG. He just said Nigeria won Year of the Birds. Yep, there you go. Uche. So it's Uche that scored. And I did the prayer that he will not miss in Jesus' name. And God has answered my prayer. Absolutely. So yeah, man, the Year of the Birds, man, and Robbie, boy, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Big up to Jamie and Michael Oliver. I mean, sorry, Jamie Calker, Michael Riches, I should say. Oh yeah, Chelsea were labelled £1 billion bottle jobs after losing. No one can accuse them of that now. I mean, yeah, Gary Neville has to hold that, man. He really has to hold that. So yeah. Okay, I didn't know that about Mudryk. Yeah, neither did I. Neither did I. Someone told me this last week when I was in the DR Sports studio, and somebody actually no, on the football terrace, and somebody told me that Mudryk is still suspended. So that's why it all depends on the left winger. But there you go. Yamin's Ballon d'Or chance is in danger. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true because of Uzi Dembele. Like he did well in 2025. So, but listen, and if he may not score tonight, but if he wins, then he's more likely to win it. But for me, AI edits, and I've spoken to this on DR Sports. If PSG win it, then I think for me, I still believe that Lamine Yamal should win it for me because this guy at 17 years old is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And if you would have been in the Champions League final, if you would have been in the Champions League final and he would have won it, oh, and it's 2-0. Wow. What a start for PSG in the final of the Champions League. 20 minutes in, and they are 2-0 up. And Inter Milan and Simeone Inzaghi are in so much trouble. It looks like Uzi Dembele is likely to win the Ballon d'Or. He may not score tonight, but he's on the blink of winning the Ballon d'Or. 20 minutes in, PSG 2, Inter Milan nil, and the underdogs are on their way of lifting the trophy. And unless Inter can do something like they've never done before, in PSG are almost there. Oh, now the question is, did the ball go out of play? Because if it did, then this goal would not stand. It will not stand. But boy, my good friend Mo is going to be absolutely fuming. But there we go, man. 2-0 to PSG. The underdogs of this year is going to happen in a game, but it all depends if the ball went out of play. That's all going to be. That's all I'm going to tell you. But boy, not looking good, man. Not looking good for Inter. Best defense in the world, left Hakimi. Exactly, exactly. That's like I watched the goal. Like, yeah. Inter defense so far have been really, really shocking. So yeah, man. But yeah, Inter's defense left wide open, left wide open. The second goal, similar thing. Yes, he took a deflection, but no one closed him down. So Inter right now defensively have been really, really poor. have left it exactly. Her windows defended. Like you just cannot give Hakimi that much space, and also the goal scorer as well. And look, the always you got the assist scored as well. So yeah. That song is always a really good song. Here comes Inter and Acerbi nearly scored. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You see the difference when Inter was playing against Barcelona. Now look how the hell did we lose this game? How? Just how? It's just yeah, brilliant. If PSG, if PSG scored this one, then they shoot it over. Inter feeling the pressure. They really are. They really are. Mm. Inter feeling the pressure. Wow, I'm just watching what it starts. Absolutely. Inter Milan never deserved to win against us anyway. Our main fullbacks were injured. Yeah, I agree. Uh, Oh, it's so hot in here, man. Hmm. It's still not over. Absolutely. Inter need to wake up. Inter really need to wake up because if they let another go in, then it's truly over. PSG will definitely win the Champions League. So yeah, brilliant. Come on, Latour, I'm betting on you. I still think Inter will win because I did say that it might be 2-1 Inter or 3-2. So so my 2-1 prediction is gonna be wrong, but if it ended 3-2, then there you go. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how if they wake up or not. So yeah, man. I mean, look at this. 4 shots on target, 6 attempts for PSG. One shot they had, and that was a Serbi. I mean, sorry, DeMarco that headed over the bar. Yeah, I mean PSG have been really over there, man. Oh, that's another shot on target. That's another shot on target for PSG. Like, ay, ay, ay. PSG are going to score again this half. I mean, it may not happen, but I feel like it might. It might. Like, boy, Inter I've just not have been turned up tonight. So yeah, He comes into try the overhead kit, but there you go. And that's why, and also this is why I've been saying to people, I wouldn't mind if Luis Enrique came to Chelsea. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. But what did these owners do? They decide to take Frank Lampard instead. Like Luis Enrique, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry that our owners didn't pick you. Because listen, you may not be taking us to the next level, but I promise you, Luis Enrique will have done a much better job than Frank Lampard, who else? Pochettino, and maybe Enzo Maresca. I'm not quite sure, but maybe a little bit. But listen, the way PSG play is brilliant, you know. And these owners got to be ashamed of themselves because they've been looking at and that because I hope they'll be looking at this and thinking, maybe you should have said yes to Luis Enrique. Maybe. Like, oh, I'm so frustrated, man, that we didn't get him. Because when I told people this, people feel like, oh, I don't. He would never come to Chelsea, but he already agreed to come. But the owner said no. And if you don't believe me, go to Daily Mail and type Luis Enrique to Chelsea, and you see that I'm not lying. Like honestly, man, my God, these yeah. Look at this. Yes, it took a deflection, but just look at Duore. Look at this amount of space that he's given him. Into defense have been absolutely horrendous at the back. Just shocking. Shocking. And look and listen. And listen, look, 70 minutes in since the last goal, and they're still behind. So there you go. Boy. Yeah, man. Even if PSG wins, this amount is still going to get a chance if he wins the Nations. Oh, yeah, that's true. Spain are in the Nations League semi-final. I mean, that's true. Yeah, if they win it, then for me, Lamar's going to get it. He's going to get it. But if France win, then it's most likely to be Ousmane Dembele, since he won the league, the Coupe de France, and his team are 2-0 up. So it's still a battle between Dembele and Lamine Yamal. But the Nations League will decide. It will decide. So yeah. So yeah, man. But yeah, that Nations League, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to do a watch along for those games and also the final as well. I heard that it's on June the 8th, which is on a Sunday, I think. Something like that, yeah. So yeah, this the side duo and assist and it goes so far. No wonder why they call it the main region. Yeah, man. Yeah, goal and assist, man. I mean, so far, he, huh? Oh, wait, Sorry. Oh, sorry. I forgot to unmute the mics. Thank you for reminding me. What was I saying? Yeah, 2-0, and it's a corner to PSG. All right. It's just chasing shadow. Yeah. It looks like they want the underdogs to win it. All right. Dembele's going to take this corner for PSG. Here it comes, and that's going to be a goal kick. Came out of Marquinhos, the captain. Inter, I know you had one chance. I mean, yeah, just only one chance they had in this game. They've been really poor in the first half. Really poor. Yeah, Luis Enrique is just outclassed and outfought Timio Inzaghi at the moment. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. So, yeah, my prediction could be wrong, but it could be right. Here comes Inter, and and the ball in wasn't particularly that great. Been a really good final so far, but Inter been I've been really disappointed by Inter. Oh yeah, that goal. Brilliant. Thierry Henry. Big up to him. Yep. 5-5, you know. Jeez. National League capacity up to 50,000. Okay. Didn't notice that. Or didn't realize that. Okay. Right. Here comes Marcus Thuram. I mean, I haven't seen much of Lissandro Martinez, DeMarco, and Marcus Thuram have been very quiet in this game. I haven't seen much of them having a shot or something. Anyway, here they come, and it's going to be an Inter corner. Came out of Pacho, the defense. 9 minutes to go in the first half, plus stoppage time, of course. What can Inter do from this corner? Just wide for Marcus Thuram. Just wide from that header. Wasn't even that close on goal. Well, that's another shot that is off target. Oh, but the play will stop because one of the PSG players is down. Even I'm drinking this. Drink. The advert is showing Pepsi Max, and I'm drinking it as well. Brilliant. Yeah, Pepsi Max is one of my favorite drinks ever. Love the taste and the fizz, and yeah, love me a Pepsi Max. And he's sponsoring the Champions League, so I'm drinking the sponsor of the Champions League. Cheers. I don't think Donnarumma had to do anything so far here tonight. So yeah, okay, it's Nuno Mendes. That is, and he's okay now. Oh yeah, Soccer Aid. I'm going to be watching that game as well. and it's going to be at Old Trafford this time. So it's back to Manchester. So far they'll be doing Manchester and Stamford Bridge. I think they done West Ham as well. I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, and Man City Stadium as well. So yeah, I'm not sure. Are we? I wonder if Soccer is going to do Wembley Stadium one day because that's the biggest stadium in England. But maybe they won't. Maybe I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, here comes Inter. It looks like they're starting to wake. Looks like they woke up just a little bit, but still a long way to go. So yeah. So yeah, 40 minutes in, PSG 2 into nil. The Blackouts. Oh, that song. Now they play Let Me Entertain You. Ball in, and it's going out to play for an interthrow. Suma, bit of a pressure there, and he puts it out for a PSG throw. All right. Nearly at the end of this first half, there's only been one team that has been superb, and that is the French team or the home team, I should say, in the final. All right. Great Britain, love that. It looks like PSG is the only team in this competition that knows how to handle Inter's defense, which I've never had to say that before. So yeah. All right. Here comes Cavaschillia. Balls in, and it's off. Dembele has hit the post. That was the chance to put this game to bed. Brilliant ball from Cavaschillia, and Dembele was inches away from making it 3-0 to PSG. Oh wow. We'll see. oh, Let's see what the let's see when the replay shows, we'll see exactly what happened. But I believe Dembele's hit the post. That should have been 3-0, and that could have been game done. And Inter chances of coming back will not happen. So yeah, boy, boy, would have scored that. To be fair, I mean, maybe non-Ballon d'Or with that miss. Exactly. I mean, if Dembele potentially wants to win a Ballon d'Or, he should be scoring that, and but unfortunately he puts it in the post. So yeah. All right, we've got 2 minutes of stoppage time in this first half. All right, PSG looking to make it free, and he almost did. Vitinha, Nini scored. So I do a Nini scored his second goal of tonight. And yeah, it's going to be a goal kick, but I think Inter are lucky not to go 3-0, 4-0 down, to be honest with you. All right. Here's Vitinha on the ball. Just two more acts to go, and then that's it. So yeah, man. All right. Now they're taking a break. Cavaschillia still goes. Cavaschillia took the deflection, and it's almost went in. Honestly, Cavaschillia is cooking that Inter's defense. Yeah, he took a deflection, so he's going to be in PSG corner. This will be the last kick of the first half. Close to past the 2 minutes. All right. PSG Inter cannot concede this, otherwise it's truly done. Oof. Balling from Dembele and Cavaschillia neatly makes it 3-0. There you go. And I believe that should be it for half time. And it is, right. Half time in the Champions League final at the Allianz Arena. And we saw Chelsea, the underdogs, win this competition. And PSG, or the underdogs, are 2-0 up. Goals from who scored Hakimi and Duore puts PSG 2-0 up and on the brink to win their first ever Champions League trophy. But it's not over yet because Inter really have to really wake themselves up and be better because in the first half, they only had two chances. One, I think, from DeMarco, and the other one from Marcus Thuram. That's the only chance that they had. And defensively, they've been wide open, like Hakimi, space, doorway, space. Yes, it's the reflection, but the amount of space that they gave the goal scorers is absolutely horrendous. And PSG, so far, have handled Inter's defense. So, listen, my prediction could be wrong, but Inter, we have seen them going 2-0 down. So, no, we have seen, no, Milan did the same thing. They went 2-0 down in the first half, and then AC Milan made a comeback to make it 3-2. So, let's see if Inter can inspire and put the same performance as the rivals did in that final. So, the second half, we'll see what happens. So, it looks like so far Spurs will be facing PSG in the Super Cup in August the 13th. So there you go. Unless Inter can do something, but yeah, man, really good for PSG. Not so much for Inter. Really need to make themselves up. Really need to make themselves up. So there we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'm gonna be back for the second half. So do not go anywhere. Yes, guys, what's going on? It's time for the second half, and during that break, I watched the magician how he done his absolutely best. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. That's proper magic, man, from Harry. So yeah, the second half is about to kick off. PSG 2, Inter Milan nil, and unless and like I said, let's see if Inter can play how AC Milan did when they were 2-0 done at halftime or something like that. So we will see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, man. So yeah, PSG are almost there, man. PSG are almost there, but we have seen Inter make comebacks before, so they got 45 minutes to save themselves. Otherwise, this would be the worst season ever. Trophyless, just like Man City this season. So there you go. So yeah, man. And let's see if Inter's defense can be much better because the goals that they conceded was absolutely horrendous. The the two goals they conceded left Doe and Hakimi completely wide open. So yeah, all right, all right, so ready to go. All right, here we go for the second half. The next 45 minutes will be make or break. Can it Inter can still save the season, or PSG can end their season. So yeah, so yeah, man. So yeah, we're down to the last act on We Just Got Talent 2025 finale. All right. Oh, Cavaschini puts it way wide. So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then another goal to Brazil. Early. Mhm. Leave you. Excuse me. Right, into the free kick and bit of a poor one. Mm-hmm. 9:07 p.m. Okay, there's a bit of delay. All right, so they have to put the thing on hold. Mm. All right, here comes the rock and roll. To put it right, Inter fans are still up on their feet, just clapping a bit. All right, here's the corner, and the referee is giving PSG the free kick, maybe because of the foul. Barrera speaking to the referee, and so is the captain, Lissandro Martinez. Let's have a look. Maybe they're asking a question about the handball, but don't think that's really anything that much. So yeah, because V, I will check on this, but I feel like it's not really a penalty to be honest. All right, here comes Cavaskhelia, Hakimi, Cavaskhelia puts it wide. Should have been 3-0. Inter are still in this, but we've really got to focus now because another goal comes in, then it's game over. Wow. That was some Waka Walla, right? Really enjoyed that performance from Molly. What a way to close the show, to close the performance. Right, here comes Dembele again. A color off target. Oh, Suma goes long, which is the good thing. You're muted again. Oh, sorry. All right. So yeah, sorry about guys. So yeah, I was saying I'm gonna be voting now. 2510. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna vote for him as well. So vote. Who else? Where's the blackouts? There we go. I'm gonna vote for them as well. And if not, uh, wait, who did I vote for? I've forgotten. Who's Harry? Yeah, let me vote for Harry. And then my last vote. Oh, it's so a tough one. It is so tough. But the last vote I'm gonna be doing is, you know what? Yeah, she did work. So my last vote is going to be Ollie. So yeah, so there we go. I don't have Texco, but so yeah, man. These are all the votes I did. So there we go. What was your prediction? I did say 2-1 to Inter, but oh, Simeone Inzaghi's getting a yellow card. I did say 2-1 to Inter, but but I was thinking that it might be 3-2 to Inter as well. So far my prediction is incorrect. But I did say I would love PSG to win it because they've never ever won the Champions League ever in their history, and they're nearly close. They're nearly close. Brentford can still do this because they've got 30 minutes to really save themselves, and they need to score at least two more goals in order for this game to go into extra time or penalty. So there we go. Big up to Emerson that says, "How's the game so far? I'm working, so I missed the first half." So far it's been like the first half has been PSG, the second half has been Inter. I cannot lie to you, but PSG, man, like they've been really good defensively and their attack as well because Dembele hit the post. Who else? I think Doorway could have scored as well. So Inter Milan are lucky that they wasn't 4-0 down at half time because the two goals are really good. But yeah, but Inter defense have been absolutely horrendous. Like the amount of space and he left Hakimi wide open. And the same goes for the Doorway as well. They were so wide open, man. The amount of space they had, that was the easiest goals that they ever score. And like Eddie said, the best defense in the world have been found out. So yeah, listen, Inter have been okay in the second half, but the amount of chances they still kind of put in the back of the net, and I don't think they've had any shots on target so far. But I have to look. That is what I think. So maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but we'll see. Let's have a look. How many shots on target did they have? Inter. Yeah, look at this. Zero shots on target. Zero. Only five shots they had and none on target. That is absolutely horrendous. But yeah, PSG could have been 4-0, 5-0 up because they had five shots on target and they had 16 shots. So yeah. So basically, PSG had triple the amount of shots that Inter had, and they had five shots more on target than Inter. So, look, they had three big chances, Inter, and they missed two of them. And that's why I said that they could have been 4-0 up if Dembele scored because he hit the post, and I forgot who else had the big chance missed. But like I said, Inter are lucky that they weren't 4-0 down. So yeah, it's been PSG's night tonight, but not so far for Inter. So and if PSG score another goal, then it's truly over. And here they come straight away. Uh, And Hakimi, who scored the first goal, could have scored the second. There comes KSI performing in the grand final tonight. So yeah, big up KSI. Never knew he can sing as well. That is brilliant. So yeah. All right. Unnecessary at times. Yeah, he's a really good player. He's a really good player indeed. All right, looks like Mkhitaryan and Bisek is off for Inter Milan, and Augusto and Demin are coming on for Inter. So another double substitution for Inter tonight. I don't think PSG had substitutions in this game. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Did Inter make changes? Sorry, PSG. No, no. PSG haven't made any changes. So there you go. There you go. Then. All right. Let me grab myself another drink. Cheers. Yeah. Look at this. There you go. 5 shots, 0 on target. Right here they come. Could this be 3-0? And it is 3-0. PSG have scored, and it's Doorway with his second goal of today. And that could be the goal that ends PSG's wait for a Champions League. The game is done. The Doorway has scored his second goal, and it makes it PSG 3, Inter Milan 0. And Inter are going to go trophyless, and their chance of winning the Champions League is over. And they absolutely well, they didn't bottle it, but they absolutely did not turn up tonight. Did not turn up. And Uza Dembele, chance of winning the Ballon d'Or could happen. And listen, he may not scored, but he's seen my 3-0 up, and it's done. It is done. There you go. And PSG, who beat an Arsenal in the semi-final, are looking to make it to win their first Champions League ever. Oh, look at that from Dembele. That is absolutely brilliant. The back pass into the number 10 was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, Doré scored. That's his second goal. 2 goals and an assist. He really turned up tonight. So there's no doubt he will be the man of the match tonight. He has showed up. And Luis Enrique, look at the celebrations. He knows that it is done. And he has been a fantastic coach. And these owners, yeah, that said and these owners that didn't pick Luis Enrique ought to be ashamed, because he is a much better manager than Enzo Maresca, Pochettino, Frank Lampard, and Graham Potter all combined. Much better manager. He has shown up tonight. Yeah, he was like, listen, I'm not scared of Inter's defense. We can go at them. We can. That's what he did. So yeah, man, it's done. PSG have won the Champions League winners, and Inter, boy, oh boy, they turn up. So the captain, Lissandro Martinez, Tuam, DeMarco, all of these players that supposed to be turned up did not do so tonight. So there you go. So yeah, the game is done. The game is done. So there you go. Yeah, man. 3-0 to the PSG. Yeah, big up KSI, man. What's happening? Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. My clock has gone wrong again. Look at the PSG fans biting up the down. They deserved it, man. They deserve it. They deserve it, PSG. They've been absolutely superb. And the guy that is coming off, and the Goe, who scored 2 goals and got an assist, is coming off for Boella. So yeah, man, there you go. Because it's closed. The vote is now closed. I've already voted for my five, so there you go. Oh, Inter nearly scored a consolation goal, and the man is hugged and handshaked by his former teammates, and he knows that it's done. He knows. Boy, oh boy. And it looks like PSG, it looks like Spurs will be facing PSG in the UEFA Super Cup in about 2 months' time. So, and listen, I'll be supporting PSG because I don't want Tottenham to win that UEFA Super Cup at all. So PSG, do us a favor and beat Spurs in that Super Cup on that day. So there you go. So yeah, PSG versus Tottenham will be in the UEFA Super Cup in about 2 months' time. So I'll be doing a watch along on that one. So there we go. There you go. So yeah, man, UEFA Super Cup has been confirmed. So I wonder how Spurs fans feel about that one. The likes of Abby Summers, Expressions, Fuad, and also Sav and Deji Spurs as well. I wonder how they'll be feeling about that one. So yeah, man. Big up X. Mm, Let me see. Well, it looks like my prediction is wrong. But I did say I love Inter to and PSG to win it, and that's exactly what they did. So there we go. So yeah, all right. If Tottenham win the Super Cup, Arsenal cannot chat for at least 1 year. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, imagine if Spurs win the Super Cup. Boy, Arsenal will be like, I mean, listen, Spurs cannot chat to Chelsea because you won it twice. We've won it twice. So obviously, I will be frustrated that they've won the Super Cup, but they still cannot chat to Chelsea, though. But the likes of Arsenal, boy, they've got to hope and pray that PSG beat Tottenham in the final. And I hope so as well. But I also will be begging for that. But there we go. So, oh boy, that could have been 4-0. And once again, Inter defensively have been horrendous. Look at this. Look at the space. And oh, that should have been 4-0. Bracchiola, as a substitute, could have scored. Could have scored. Boy, there you go. That should have been 4-0, and Bracchiola could have scored straight away as a substitute, but put it wide. But again, wide open, these Inter players are doing. And Simone Inzaghi, I've got to take the blame for this I because the tactics were simply just try and do well defensively and just hit on a counter attack, but they failed to do so. And when it comes to their chances, they haven't been on target. And this is PSG 6 shots on target. So there you go. Better than that community bomb shield. Also, the new Tottenham with these preseason shields. I mean, I don't know why Mikel Arteta counts a community shield as a major trophy, but for me, it's for charity. That for me is a competition that you don't want to win. And also, what Mikel Arteta needs to realize here that when teams win the community shield, they are cursed. They are absolutely cursed. Man City won a community shield when they beat Manchester United. And look what's happened to Man City. Trophyless, and they finished third. You know, that's the first time they've been trophyless since 2017, when Pep Guardiola first came into Man City. You know, So when teams win the Community Shield, they are cursed. They are cursed. And that's why Chelsea may not win the most Community Shields, but I'm glad we're not. But I'm glad, yeah. But I'm glad that's not happening to Chelsea, because if we win that competition, then we are cursed. So when teams win the Community Shield, they are cursed. So to me, yeah, if let's say Liverpool win the Community Shield, then that means the next season, but they might be cursed. Like they might not win the Premier League, and they also might be trophyless as well. So there you go. So to me, this is why I don't count the Community Shield as a winning trophy. The Conference League is way better than Community Shield. Yeah, because when teams win the Conference League, they win the Europa League next season. You know, they are. Whereas the Community Shield, like if you win it, then you're cursed. So that's the only bad thing I can say about the Community Shield. So there you go. But yeah, so Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Community Shield, Spurs, PSG, Super Cup. Looking forward to those games. So I would love Palace and PSG to win it. I would really love so, but you know, oh, the flag stays down for now. Here comes Calistini. Can he make it 4-0? And he does make it 4-0. Boy, oh boy. Boy, my. It's another goal for PSG, and this game is truly done. But now PSG can really, truly celebrate. They have absolute put PSG, sorry, Inter in an absolute spliff. They have absolutely put Inter Milan absolute shame tonight. 4-0 PSG. They have been absolutely ruthless. Inter have been absolutely toothless. There's no two ways about that. 4-0 PSG. And I can't remember the last time that Inter Milan have ever conceded 4 goals this season. I can't remember the last time. Actually, I feel like it might be Juventus that scored 4 goals or something like that. But that game ended in a 4-4. But listen, this is Inter Milan's biggest and heaviest defeat this season. 4-0 in the Champions League final. That is absolutely horrendous. Like the way they turned up in the Champions League final, it's not been that great. Boy, and my good friend Mo, boy, I don't know what he's going to be saying tonight on the football terrace, but it looks like he'll be answering some serious questions about Simone Inzaghi. Look at that from Luis Enrique, just running up the field, hugging the players, and he deserved it. He outclassed and outcoached Simone Inzaghi tonight, and yeah, man, that is a proper manager for you, a proper manager. So there you go, man. So yeah, 4-0 4-0 PSG, game's done. There you go. Yeah, PSG are your Champions League winners. So the underdogs have done it. The year of underdogs have done it this year. So there you go. There you go. So congratulations to PSG. They're the Champions League winners. No doubt about that. Inter Milan did not turn up tonight whatsoever. So there you go. There you go tonight. There you go tonight. So there you go. 4-0 PSG. Game's done. Game done. All right. Let me grab a drink of water. I mean, sorry, a cup of drink. Big up Beans and Toast. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, as you can see from this score line, if I can just do this right, PSG 4, Inter nil. There you go. Inter looking for a consolation goal, and here comes Turam, and it's a good save from Donnarumma. There you go. All right, they're doing the results for the top 4, top 11. So there you go. All right, good save from PSG. I feel like that's Donnarumma's first save of the game. But yeah. Oh, oh no. Oh, that is a shame. That is a shame. Jasmine Weiss is in 6th place. Oh no. Oh, my fault has not been that great. Oh wow. That's a shame. I feel like it might be the dancer. I feel like it might be the dancer. Oh, oh, lucky her. Oh, lucky Ollie. So that's my votes done. Well, there you go, man. Ollie's in fourth place. So Blackout. Who else? Howie and that dancing girl. There you go. So congratulations. I f- I think Benito will be in third place. I, I think Benito's going to be in third place for me. That's what I think. I think it's Benito. I think it's Benito. Knew it. Knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Unfortunately, she did her best, man. She did her best. Benito, well done. There you go. Lucky. All right, guys, this is it. This is it, man. The Blackout and Harry. This is it, man. These are the top two, but one of them is going to win Britain's Got Talent, 250 grand and a space and a spot for the World Variety Show. Um, you know, and it's going to be watched by the King. So there you go. All right, this is it, guys. I am nervous. I am nervous. Utter humiliation. It really is. It really is from Inter Milan. They have just been an utter disgrace. Did not turn up at all tonight. And PSG, you know, just handled into defense really well. And they did concede 4 goals against Juventus, but that time they drew that game. It's the blackout. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought the blackout will win. Oh, well done, Harry. He's the winner of Britain's Got Talent 2025. Oh, congratulations to Harry. Oh, commiserations, Black Cat. I thought they won. Oh, congratulations to Harry. That's your winner. Oh, I thought the Black Cat will win. I thought the Black Cat has won, but I was wrong. But I did vote, but my other vote, Harry has won. Well done, Harry. Commiserations, Blackout. Wow, congratulations. So he's the winner of 200 grand, 250 grand, and the spotlight. Well done, Harry. Harry, well done, Harry. Congratulations, congratulations. Wow. I may not watch Wins Got Talent, the auditions, but I did see the semi-finals and I did definitely see the final. There you go. All right. Here comes the Sandra Martinez and pretty straight at Donnarumma. Well done, Harry. Massive congratulations. I'm happy for him. Didn't I thought it would be the black cow, but well done. There you go, man. So that's the Britain's Got Talent 2025 comes to an end. Looking forward to next year. And this time we'll be watching the whole series though. There you go. So congratulations to Harry. All right, so Lo, what Dembele done to you? Okay. Oh, this could be five, and it is five, but the flag goes up for offside. Oi. And this will be the first time that Inter conceded 5 goals in this way. Did he put it wide? Or did Oh, he could have. Oh, okay. I thought he put it. I thought that was in, but he hit the side netting, and Bacchiolo should have made it 5 then. But boy, Inter man, they are. Yeah, yeah. There had been an utter disgrace in this final. Excuse me. I hope that Spain wins the Nations League. I mean, listen. Let's see if Lamine Yamal can win it for you because Dembele may not score tonight, but he's on the brink of winning the Ballon d'Or. He's on the brink. And if so, it all depends between France and Spain. Sorry, yeah, France and Spain. Yeah, I got that right. So it all depends. So whoever wins that Nations League, boy, then that player will win the Ballon d'Or. So there you go. Right, 9 more minutes to go. 9 more minutes to go. It looks like the don't know what's happening to the clock. They've got and the I don't know what's happening to the scoreboard here. It got removed. Don't know why though. Ditched my club and they laughed at us when we were losing the Champions League final against PSG last season. Oh yeah, we remember that one. Oh yeah, I remember killing them. Oh yeah, I think yeah, PSG won that game. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yep, even Bishop Mountain knows that it's done. So there you go. Right, here comes PSG and Guardiola again. Couldn't have made it 5. PSG limbs exactly. Yeah, PSG have won it. So the first thing he needs to do is show DeMarco where the shower is respectfully. Stephen Gerrard, what's him must do at half time. The shower is respectfully. I don't know what that means, but yeah, Inter. No, DeMarco was shocking, but everyone else was shocking. Like this is the not fight back at all. Exactly like the worst final ever in terms of Inter Milan. They just didn't turn up. There was no heart, there was no passion, there was no desire. There was just there was no leadership at all. Like if this was Chelsea, I'll be absolutely angry. But into a really big club, they really are. I think they won the Champions League twice or once or something like that. And this could have been the time to win it the third time, but they just didn't show up. And the fact that they've allowed PSG to win their first ever Champions League just makes it even worse. Makes it even worse. So yeah, but listen, when it comes to finals, you have winners and you have losers. So there you go. Um, I yeah. Aya, thanks for that. Continue money went a long way. Okay, I see you guys talking to each other. Dumfries goes to my guy got 48 against Barcelona. Inter so bad in this game. They really have been. They really have been. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, it's so hot in here. And take a look at this, guys. I'm basically wearing Inter's third kit. That's what I'm basically wearing. Like it's yellow and my cloth is orange, but it's kind of look like the same color. But it looks like this team didn't turn up tonight. Really didn't turn up. So, but yeah, PhD deserved it, man. And you know that in fact, yeah, Edis, in fact, people, let me tell you this, yeah. Let me tell you this. PSG didn't finish in the top 8. I believe they finished 15th in the league phase. Let me just have a quick look. Let me just have a look. Let me have a look. Where did PSG finish in the league phase? Let me just have a look. I think they finished 15th. Yeah, look at this. PSG, yeah, were in 15th place. Yeah. They weren't in the top 8. They finished 15th in the league phase and they're about to win the Champions League. Like That is crazy. Like honestly, the teams in the top eight, and look at this. Inter were in fourth place, and it's 5-0. And talking about Inter, they're 5-0 down. And who scored? The number 24. Boy, oh boy. Paris Saint-Germain 5, Inter nil. And this has got to be one of the biggest score lines ever in Champions League history, because no team has ever scored 5 goals in the Champions League final. I can't remember the last time a team scored 5 goals in the Champions League. I can't remember. This has got to be the biggest scoreline ever. Boy, and talking about Inter, they're fourth place. They've only conceded 1 goal. 1 goal. And they've only lost once. And now look, they're 5-0 down already. Oh my God. And look at this. Look at this. He was onside as well. Again, it's wide open. Inter. All the goals that PSG scored, um, Inter have just left it wide open. Wide open. Dembele may have scored, but he doesn't have to be, because PSG have been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And if I'm not mistaken, I still think that I still think that Inter still didn't have a shot on target. Let me just have a look. 5-0, you know. Boy, absolute humiliation. Okay, they had 2 shots on target. Okay, so they did have shots on target. But look at this, guys. 23 shots they had, PSG. 23. 8 shots on target. And they're 5-0 up. 5-0 up. And it could have been more if Dembele it would have scored, because he hit the post. Like, this could have been like 6 or 7-0 to PSG. This could be like one of the biggest score lines. Like, it's still the biggest score line, but it could have been even more than that. Boy, oh boy. This could have been like 6 or 7-0. I'm not joking. This could have been an absolute abomination, humiliation for Inter Milan, and devastating attack as well. Boy, oh boy, 5. Like, I don't think anybody in this world, including myself, would have ever predicted this. Nobody in this world would have seen a team score 5 plus Inter, because their defense have been absolutely brilliant in the Champions League. Of course, they did concede 3 goals against Barcelona, but they went through. The fact they scored 5 goals, PSG, pa- passed this into defense, and they keep a clean sheet as well. Oh my God. Like, this has only been a one-sided game. One-sided game. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Right, let me go and change the score line for this. Ay, ay, ay. 5-0. Yeah, it's done, man. It's done. Like, when the third goal went in, it was done. But now it's truly done. This is got to be one of the most one-sided Champions League final ever. Because usually the Champions League final we see in 1-1 or 3-2 or 2-1 or 1-0. But 5-0. 5-0, you know. Ay, ay, ay. And it could have been more. It could have been more. Well, after this game, I'm going to be on a football terrace and I'm going to give my thoughts on this. And yeah, I'm going to give praise to PSG, but I'm gonna talk more about Inter than PSG, because I predicted them to win, but boy, they proved me wrong. 1 billion or 1 trillion%, I should say. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Can't lose hope. Lamal's still got a chance. Exactly. Like, Spain have to win this Nations League, because Dembele may not score tonight, but won League won the Coupe de France, wins the Champions League, and if he wins the Nations League, that is 4 trophies. Well, okay, I thought there would be stoppage time, but there isn't. And guys, there we go. The 2025 Champions League winners are Paris Saint-Germain, and for the first time ever in the history, they will get to lift the famous trophy full time at the Allianz Arena. PSG 5, Inter Milan 0. Goals from the Orway, the number 24. Who else? Hakimi. Who else scored tonight? Who else scored? I've forgotten who else scored tonight. Let me see. Yeah, Decoy scored twice to go an assist. Hakimi scored. The number 24 scored. Who else scored tonight? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Who else scored in the Champions League final? Who else scored? Yeah, Hakimi. Okay, yeah, Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, 5-0. Listen, a massive congratulations to PSG. I wanted them to win it because they've been, and because not only they've been finishing 15th, like not only they deserve to win, but listen, they finished 15th. They weren't in the top 8 at all. And if I'm looking at the league form, yeah, look at this, yeah, look at PSG, 4 wins, 1 draw, 3 defeats, yeah, and they were 2 points, 2 points, yeah, clear of 25th place Dinamo Zagreb. Because if they would have lost, because if PSG didn't win their final game, they would not win this competition whatsoever. But the fact they had to win their last game on match day 8, yeah, to take them into the knockout phase. I mean, sorry, the playoffs, and then try and do one the knockout stages, so win this competition is amazing. So that's why they're the underdogs. Because, like I said, PSG won 15th place, into in 4th place. And this is why I've been saying that I hope the underdogs do it again this year, because you have seen Newcastle win a trophy. Go ahead, Eagles, Tottenham, unfortunately. Who else? Bologna. We've seen Harry Kane lift a trophy. Crystal Palace as well. Now PSG as well get to lift their first ever Champions League trophy. Absolutely amazing. So it looks like Expressions and KG, who sang the song about when PSG beat Arsenal, it looks like they'll be singing it again because they are this season's 2025 Champions League winners. I'm happy for them. But for Inter Milan, this has got to be one of the worst finals I've ever seen. Yes, they've lost to AC Milan, but they were 2-0 up, and they did bottle it, but at least like the first time they were really good. Yes, I know they lost the league to Napoli, but they took it to the final day. So you know what? It's so lucky for them, but maybe but Napoli won it, so it's unlucky. But this final is absolutely humiliation, abomination, and they've been absolutely awful. There was no fight, there was no passion, there was no desire, there was lack of leadership throughout. Where was Marcus Thuram? Where was DeMarco? Where was the captain Lissandro Martinez? Where was the Serbi? Where are all these players that decided to turn up against Barcelona, but don't turn up in tonight's final? And for me, Simone Inzaghi have got a lot of questions because this season he has gone trophyless. Bottled that final against who was it? Against AC Milan. Bottled it in the Coppa Italia semi-final against AC Milan again. Bottled the league against Napoli. And now, he didn't bottle this game, but he got outclassed and outclassed by Luis Enrique, who by far is the best manager ever. And by the way, I hope these owners are watching this, and I hope they apologize to Luis Enrique, because the fact they didn't allow him to come to Chelsea is an absolute disgrace. Because I didn't mind wanting him, and also there were the likes of Hansi Flick, Jules Nagelsmann, and I said if Luis Enrique wanted to choose Chelsea, then I don't mind because he's a really good manager. But he's honest said no. So I hope Egbali, Clearlake, Lauren Stewart, Paul Winstanley ought to be ashamed of themselves, because I wanted this guy in the first place. I didn't mind him. And look what he's done for PSG. Won the treble. League champions, Coupe de France champions, now the Champions League for the first time. And Luis Enrique is the man to do it. Thomas Tuchel tried to, but failed. Pochettino tried to, but failed. Una Emery tried to, but failed. I'm not sure if there's any other managers that I missed, but Luis Enrique is the man. He's the man to do it, and I feel happy for him. He deserved it, and you can see the players are bouncing up and down. And you've got to say, yeah, if Kylian Mbappe, yeah, could have lifted the Champions League trophy, he could have, because If you would have stayed at PSG, you would have lifted that trophy. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Him going to Origin is not that bad, but Kylian Mbappe is trophyless. Yeah, like he may win the Golden Boot, but he's trophyless. If you would have stayed, yeah, at PSG, you would have lifted a trophy 3 times this season. I promise you. I promise you. But boy, I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion on it. So there we go. So yeah, man, congratulations to PSG. They fully deserved it. They're the ones that showed up tonight. They put Inter Milan's defense in an absolute shame. And yeah, Inter Milan did not turn up whatsoever tonight. Whatsoever. Only 2 shots on target. And like I said, this could be like 6 or 7 nil. Dembele hit the post. I'm not quite sure the other chance that PSG have missed, but this could have been 6 or 7 nil because PSG just absolutely obliterate and put PSG and Inter Milan in an absolute spliff. And they fully deserved it, man. Like I said, 15th in the table, and they won the Champions League. Maybe the league phase is a really good thing. It's a really good thing because teams who don't finish in the top 8 are the underdogs wherever they are in the final. So you know what? I like the league face off the wall because PSG are the underdogs and they've won it. We have seen a really good semi-final in the Champions League between Inter and Barcelona. So yeah, I like the league phase. I'm glad that my club is in the league phase next season. If we choose to win, if we choose to choose the Champions League final next year. So there we go. But yeah, man, happy for PSG. They deserved it. Congratulations to Luis Enrique. And yeah, man, really, really happy indeed. Got to bring out the piano. I don't think I'm able to do that because my team is not in it. My team didn't play in the Champions League final, but let's see. But maybe, or let's say that my club win the Club World Cup, then yeah, I will bring it out. But for this time, no. I mean, I wish I would have done it on Thursday, but I was so busy. So there you go. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But there you go. All right, guys. So I'm gonna read out a couple of your chats, and then I'm gonna have to end the stream because I've got to go on the football terrace will soon to give out my thoughts on this game. So there you go. All right. So let me copy this link. Lissandro Martinez. Sorry, yeah. Sometimes I'll keep on forgetting the players' names. How can you call that out? This team has exactly like for me, yeah, I would have thought, like, listen, I would expect Inter to really go out there and just do what defensively because we know that PSG are going to dominate possession. But when it comes to counter-attack, they've been poor. When it comes to chances, they've been poor. Like Lissandro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, all of these players that turn up against Barcelona didn't turn up tonight. And there's got to be questions, man. Really got to be questions about Inter, their defense tonight, and also the tactics of Simeone Inzaghi, because been an absolute humiliation, absolutely humiliation. So there you go. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read this out. Now, give me your opinion. What if Barcelona went up against Inter and they made it to the final? What could have been the result? 5-0? I mean, Barcelona would never, ever, like, for me, yeah, if Barcelona would have made it to the final, they would have turned up more than Inter Milan. I promise you. They would have turned up more. Because Barcelona, for me, and Hansi Flick would have never, ever just let PSG concede 5 goals. They would have turned up more in the final than Inter Milan if they would have made it to the final. And I'm speaking facts here because Barcelona, they may not have lost, but at least they tried their best to make it to the final. That is it. That is it. So so PSG, boy, oh boy. Well done to them. But for Inter, you got, like, I feel sorry for the fans because the fact they traveled all the way from Italy to Germany, pay all this money, and to watch their team put a performance like that, Inter fans don't deserve it. They really don't deserve it. So Inter Milan, Inter Milan have got to be them shame of themselves. Really got to be the shame of themselves. So that's their problem. But for PSG, well done to them. Well done to them. So there we go. All right. So that is it, guys. So thank you, guys. That is the final game of the football in this season in Europe. So I can confirm that the Europa League winners of 2025 are Tottenham. They beat Man United 1-0. The Conference League winners are Chelsea because we beat Betis 4-1. And now the Champions League final between PSG and Inter. PSG won 5-0. They were the underdogs and they'll lift the famous trophy for the first time ever. And then the Champions League final. So I can confirm that the Super Cup is going to be Tottenham versus PSG in about 2 months' time. And the Community Shield is going to be Liverpool versus Crystal Palace because Liverpool are the Premier League champions and the Crystal Palace are the FA Cup winners. So there we go. So that's all confirmed for August before the Premier League starts. So there we go. But yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. And there comes the famous trophy that PSG are going to lift. Thank you, There's a good night to you as well. Don't forget to come live. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. And don't forget, guys, I will be doing the UEFA Nations League finals, semi-finals, in about a week's time. So make sure you guys tune into that one. So yeah, which other games is happening in that? Let me just have a quick look. So I know France and Spain are facing are playing, but let me just have a look. Yeah, so join me on June the 4th for Germany versus Portugal. Really, that should be a really good game. And then Spain versus France. 2 really good games. I'm so looking forward to that one. So make sure you guys join me on the 4th and the 5th of June. And also the Nations League final, the 8th of June, where we will decide who's going to be lifting that trophy. So there we go. So yeah, we'll be doing the Nations League semi-finals in about a week's time. So there we go. All right, guys. That is it for this season. The Club World Cup will happen this summer in about 2 weeks' time, and my club is playing. So there we go. So yeah, man, what a way to end the footballing season in Europe. So yeah, well done to PSG, well done to Chelsea, well done to Tottenham. They are your Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League winners for 2025. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, so when the summer transfer window opens, I will be doing some videos about it. And also I'm going to be giving you guys the keep and sell option. And also I'm going to be doing my Chelsea review season for 2024, so 2025 on the Entomo West Coast. So there we go. So make sure you guys tune into that one. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And once again, PSG are this season's UEFA Champions League winners. So there we go. 5-0 to the French team. Dembele may not score, but he's on the brink of lifting the Ballon d'Or this year, unless Spain can stop that from happening. So there we go. All right, so well done to PSG. Fully deserved. Inter, absolute disgrace. Didn't turn up, and they got themselves to blame. So there we go. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you guys again soon. In a bit, people. Peace. And well done to the Super Eagles, by the way. Well done to Nigeria. Unity Cup champions. The Birds and the Underdogs have done it again. There you go, man. I'm out of here, people. Take care.